Welcome to the special edition of the podcast series, Regional Mentor Interview by Vinod Tiwari, where you will discover true motivational stories of India. To represent 34 states and 722 districts of India, there is only 90 regional mentor of change and around 5,000 plus mentor of change who are associated with the flagship initiative of Atal Tinkering Lab by Atal Innovation Mission, NITI Aayog. These intellectuals and experts have been selected for mentoring to 7,200 schools across India, where approx 5 million students are benefited directly, with a vision to cultivate 1 million children in India as narrate innovators. Mr. Vinod, the host of the show, is also a regional mentor of change for Gujarat State, a best-selling author, international speaker, engineering director, an influencer, solar expert awardee, a strategic thinker, and has been referred to as a magician of words. He is truly a professor of success principles from the University of Life. In this podcast, he is going to interview one of the important regional mentors to learn about his journey, accomplishments, and ATL success till date. It would be definitely quite informative and motivating for all of us. Enjoy, and you can thank us later.
Hello and namaste and good evening. I'm honored to welcome each one of you to the one and only podcast show for students from all over India who are associated with Atal Tinkering Lab and those who wish to get engaged with the flagship initiative by Atal Innovation Mission NITI Aayog.
Welcome to the special edition of the podcast series, Regional Mentor Interview by Vinod Tiwari, where you will discover true motivational stories of India.
This episode is sponsored by rkswealth.com, a fastest growing company promises to be your partner into the journey of financial freedom. So you might be thinking that who are the regional mentors and who are the mentor of change? Let me just explain. To maximize the input of the Atal Tinkering Lab, Mentor of Change program is envisaged to be the largest formal volunteer network in India. Mentor of Change is aimed at engaging leaders, industry community professionals, brilliant technocrats, entrepreneurs who can guide and mentor young students in these labs for their neighboring schools to be as a role model for young innovators. After competitive rounds of the selections and reviews, top mentors from all over India has been identified and selected to take extra responsibility of their respective states. So approximately 91 regional mentor of change has been selected in 2 batches from existence of 5,000 plus mentor of change across the nation. So we are going to interview all of the regional mentor of change on an alphabetical basis and batchwise. So here in this episode, I would like to invite Dr. Vasudeva, who is a regional mentor of change from the state of Karnataka. Welcome, Dr. Vasudeva, and here is my first question. Can you please brief about you and your achievements?
I am Dr. Vasudeva, Professor in the Department of Information Science and Engineering, NMAM Institute of Technology, NITI, in Karkala, Udupi district. I did my graduation in MGM College, Udupi, and post-graduation in KRAC, Surathkal. Later, I did my PhD from National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, Surathkal, in the area of graph theory and applications. I worked as a lecturer, assistant professor, professor in different colleges like KVG College of Engineering, Sulya, then Srinivas Institute of Technology, Vadachal, Mangalore, then SMU ITM, Pantakal. I am associated with IEEE, a Global Professional Society, and I am the Execom member of IEEE Mangalore subsection, and I worked as a treasurer, joint secretary, and presently working as secretary. And I have won Best Thesis Award from BITES, Government of Karnataka, in 2011. And I got Outstanding Service Award from Mangalore subsection of IEEE. And my interest includes Yakshagana, Kannada literature, and I have travelled Australia, Canada, Malaysia, China and Nepal for presenting my research findings in conferences. And I have been associated with many academic bodies like Board of Studies, Board of Examiners, and Faculty Selection Committee in different universities. And I am the member of different professional societies like IEEE, ACM, Computer Society of India, Operational Research Society of India, likewise. So presently I am with NMIT NITI, and I teach mainly subjects like software engineering, discrete mathematical structures, and operations research, compiler design, etc. Thank you.
Wow, that's a great introduction. You are a member to many bodies like IEEE, ACM, CSE, so many. And you have visited many countries for presenting your research finding in their conferences. You have won so many awards like Best Thesis Award, Outstanding Service Award. It's really great that you have done your doctorate from NIT Suratkal. Dr. Vasudeva, that's fantastic. So guys, many of you would be thinking that what exactly is the ATL? I'll just brief about it. It is one of the aggressive initiative by our Prime Minister of India to establish innovative workplace in high schools based on the global living lab models, allowing a regular exchange of innovative ideas between the schools, teachers, expert mentors, NITI Aayog team, parents and other relevant stakeholders. So the objective of this scheme is to foster curiosity, creativity and imagination in young minds and inculcate skills such as design, mindset, computational thinking, adaptive learning to empower critical thinking, communication, and problem solving. So, as on today, there are approximately 7,200 Atal Tinkering Labs which has been successfully established across India, and out of which 70% of them are either in the government schools or government aided schools, including girls or co-ed schools. So, hope you got a brief understanding about the Atal Tinkering Lab. Okay, so here we go for the second question. So Dr. Vasudeva, we would like to understand that why did you got influenced to join the flagship initiative of Atal Tinkering Lab?
Atal Tinkering Lab, the initiative of Atal Innovation Mission NITI Aayog. My association with this goes back to 2018 October, when my colleagues Mr. Ramurthy and Avinash N.J. in SMVITM Bantakal approached me when I was head of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering there. Sir, can we mentor the schools where Atal Tinkering Labs were established? And we started with the 3 schools, of course government PU colleges situated in Brahmavar, Hiriyadka and Bailur, and we selected some students of our engineering college, about 6 students as little mentors, Through them, we conducted workshops on basic electronic circuits, then IoT, likewise, and it expanded to then Bitkal Katte, then Katil, then Mulki, then Kundapura, likewise. I think within a span of 6 to 8 months, we could reach out to 17 plus schools in Udupi and Dakshina Kannada districts. So it was a fascinating experience. What I was doing was giving some introductory remarks on IoT and design thinking and innovation, etc., to the students in Kannada language. It was a really good experience to talk in our own mother tongue on technological aspects. Later, I became the mentor of change, and I was associated with the 3 schools. Of course, due to COVID, we could not do as much as a mentor of change, but still our mentoring as engineering college, of course, we did a lot, and many schools were appreciated our effort because they could know what can be done, what can be done in the ATL, and how the equipments could be used, and they could come up with the good projects and all. And I am very happy to say that some of the schools were selected as School of the Month, etc. So our association, my association, is continuing now as regional mentor of change, and I am associated with the ATL Tinkerpreneur last year and also this year, and also I am the part of vernacular innovation program. Thank you.
Great contribution, Dr. Vasudeva. You have enhanced from 3 to 17 schools within a span of 6 to 8 months. That's fantastic. And you have taught them in your mother tongue. Well, I'm so excited to tell you that the project, which was initially started like as a pilot project, has become one of the biggest and successful project of the country, Atal Tinkering Lab. And till today, around 1.1 lakh innovative projects has been created for social and cross-cultural collaborations, ethical leadership, and to help in building innovative solutions for India's unique problems. Well, in order to foster inventiveness among students, Atal Tinkering Lab do conduct different activities ranging from regional level, national level, and school level competitions and exhibitions or workshops. So you will agree that today we stand on the brink of a technological revolution, which will certainly alter the way we think, we live, we work, we shop, we eat, whatever we do. And this is called Industrial Revolution 4.0, which is a digital fusion actually of technologies such as artificial intelligence, robotics, the Internet of Things, autopilot vehicles, 3D printing, nanotechnology, material science, biotechnology, quantum computing, you name it, there are so many. So completely it's a digital revolution 4.0. So here's my third and last question to you. Which are those 3 unique skills much required by the students for Industrial Revolution 4.0?
Students study, of course, they have to study regular subjects, but in addition to the subjects, they must have certain skills. Of course, problem solving is the main thing that they have to be expert in, because there are a lot of problems are there in the society, and the globe is facing a lot of problems, and I think the students and future innovators, they are the future scientists, future researchers. They have to find the solutions and help the society to come out of all these problems. So if they have to solve the problem, they need to have a lot of skills. First and foremost, they have to understand the problem. They have to define the problem correctly, and they have to identify the different methodologies in which they can solve the problem, and they should identify the lacuna in the existing solutions, or they should be in a position to innovate existing solutions so that the new solution will improve the efficiency, will improve the performance, right? So they have to have good grasping the skills, understanding skills, and of course they have to present their idea very well. That is also very, very important. And of course we should understand that how they approach to the problem, that is also very, very important, because sometimes we may give a very sophisticated solution to a problem, but it could have been solved very simply. So they have to understand the implications of different solutions, and they should be able to apply different principles, technologies, equipments in right way and right position, right products on right time. That is very, very important. So they should know, the segregate the things. They should work in a team so that the different ideas from different people can be integrated together to come up with the best solution. So these are some of the skills the students can cultivate or grow through ATL like initiatives. Thank you.
Yes, Dr. Vasudeva, I fully agree with you. The problem solving is the biggest and the major skill people should have as on today, because you must be able to identify the problem. You should understand, you should be able to define the real problem, and after that you should find out different methodologies how you can resolve that issue, and that only will make some sense to find out and to create a good solution where India and a state and the city or the community can be helped out. So thank you very much, Dr. Vasudeva, for being a guest at the podcast, and I'm sure that your knowledge and wisdom is going to be helpful for millions of students across India and across the globe. Guys, truly I believe that this mission could not be so successful without the contribution of each and everyone. And here I would like to convey my sincere thanks to all the parents, the teachers, the mentors, IITs, IIMs, government organizations, public companies, tech giant companies, IT organization. All of them have supported well. And last but not the least, the AIMT and the able leadership of NITI Aayog. I would like to say that this is a massive revolution, and it is all happening because of the big vision of our beloved Prime Minister, Honorable Shri Narendra Modi. This is happening because of the able leadership of the Vice Chairman of NITI Aayog, Dr. Rajiv Kumar, the CEO of NITI Aayog, Shri Amitabh Kant, the Mission Director of Atal Innovation Mission, Dr. Chintan Vaishnav and Mr. Ramanan, and definitely a dedicated team, Ms. Deepika, Ms. Swati Rao, Ms. Madhuri, Mr. Ronak, Ms. Naba, Ms. Varya. They are really working hard to make this happen. And finally, all the students who are really the center of attraction, who are learning and growing from innovator to entrepreneur. Hope that you have enjoyed the session, and looking forward to see you on next Monday with a new personality, the new regional mentor of change from different state of India. Till then, stay safe and stay motivated. Have a pleasant evening. Goodbye.
Appreciate your time to join this week's episode. We hope that you have enjoyed the knowledge and content as shared by the regional mentor of change. We would like to convey our sincere thanks to NITI Aayog, AIM team, and all the sponsors. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, rate, and review. And you can also share it with others on your social media and WhatsApp groups. This show is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and you can choose your favorite channel. Join us again on next Monday to meet exciting new personality from a different region of India. To catch all the latest podcast from Mr. Vinod Tiwari, you can follow him on Instagram at I am Vinod Tiwari. See you next Monday. Have a pleasant evening.